Hello chaps, and welcome to my new mega interesting super duper Realflow tutorial. Right, what we're going to be doing today is something like this. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, the animation itself is purely created dynamically. So you're using the force from the streaming water hitting a paddle or a gear, and the gear is going to move and it's going to move other things. But what I'm going to show you is something very, very basic. Um, so what you can do is build on it. Okay, right. What we're going to do, we're going to start off with 3D Studio Max. Um, now you can actually do this in Cinema 4D or Maya. So let's crack on. 3D Studio Max, open up. Here we go. While that's opening, I'm going to have a cigarette. Enjoy. If you want to know how to get cheap tobacco legally, I can put the link in if you want. But you'll have to subscribe and comment to let me know. Still got some coffee left. That's good. Here we go. Got some issues with fume effects. What else we got? Physics school toolbar. No, nothing to do with that. Right, let's go into the front viewport, and we're going to zoom in. Okay. Right, we're going to need two shapes. We're going to need a donut and just a circle. I'll show you why. And a circle. Right, when you do this, try and get the circle as close to the donut as you can without it touching. You just got to really be ever so careful. Okay. Right, interpolation, adaptive, so it's smooth. Same for the donut. And go into the perspective. What we're going to do is extract the two. Okay. Extrude. That's that one. And now let's get the circle and do the same to that one. So now what we've got is a roller. Right, it's good to name these. Actually, it's a habit I need to get into because I'm terrible like that. So we'll call this the roller. And this, say, the spindle. Okay, let's put this in the center, I think. Okay. Right. By clicking F4, we'll get the lines up. Okay. Select that. Convert it to a poly. Pretty poly at that. Just select faces around it. See why in a minute. Control. Click. Control. Click. Control and click. Right, let's extrude it. I move that rubber tools. It's quite good, that is. Right, there we go. Nice and flappy. I know it's not perfect, but it doesn't really have to be. But for those who are going to say, oh no, it's not perfect, I'll make it a bit better. Okay, straighten it up a bit. There we go. And for the spindle, we do the same now. Convert it to poly. And that's all. Right, let's build up the rest of the frame. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do now is really basic stuff. You can do this if you're okay with 3D Studio Max. So I'll just carry on and keep quiet. I'll try. No guarantees. That's downstairs. Noisy buggers. Touch. So that's all one now. But don't attach the roller, because we need that as a movable object. And let's put a little bit of a tray in. Box. This is to catch the water or the fluids or whatever you like to call it. Right. Guess what? I'm going to turn that also into a editable poly. Editable poly. Sounds like a parrot you can eat. That's edible poly. Anyway, polygon. And that sounds like a dead parrot. Insert. Extrude down. No, not too bad, I say so myself. The thing we need to bring these up a bit though. It's going to be very splashy. That one again. Extrude. Right, because it gets splashy, it might be a good idea to cover it. Put a lid on it. There's a good reason for this, by the way. Put a lid on it. Just a bunch of bloody chaps down there. Sure, not. There we go. Let's cover it up now. Right. We'll put our transparent material in the top for now. There we go. There. Right, yeah. Lid. And box. That's the box. Right, now it's time to send it over to Realflow, and we're going to work on it there. Spin one. Probably got a spinner in there. Called the spinner 2 then. Save and export. Okay. Let's minimize it and open up Realflow. Okay. Right, let's organize the layout better. Default. There we go. Right, before we do what I want to do, because I want to scale this down for a good reason, group it. Right click the scale and offset world by 30%. Right. It's a lot easier to manage in Realflow once it's scaled down. There we go. Yeah. Right, let's ungroup that. And we'll export it again to Realflow. Right, now we're in here. For import, object. By the way, just a hint, it's always good to keep your SD objects in the folder, and you can have a nice collection they can call up any time. Right, spinner 2. Quite large that. Yeah. I'll tell you why that is. My scale option is set at 5, which is way too high. So let's bring it down to 1. There we go. Absolute ingenuity of wonderfulness. Right, I'm going to turn that display off so you can see the rollers better. Okay, add a particle emitter. That's too small. Let's scale it down one more time. 0.5. There we go. Add particle emitter. That's better. Right, let's go to front and raise it up quite a bit. Okay. Right, before we do anything else, we've got to set up the rigid bodies. Right, the box that is a rigid body, okay? But it's not going to be moving, so it'd be a passive rigid body. Not fine. It's a rigid body. Not really, honest. Right, same with the frame and the spindle. Dynamic is passive rigid body. Now the roller, or the paddle, if you like, is an active rigid body, like so. Right, let's set this up, eh? Now, rigid body, there we go. Now, object friction, we've got to really bring that down. Think of object friction as oil. So the lower the number, the higher the grade of oil. So it's going to be nice and slippery, which is what you want really. So go double O, one more, triple O3. Yeah, that's good. And we'll do the same with the that thing, the spindle. Okay, now let's see that box again. The lid. Right. Now, particle fluid interaction. Right, we want it to be a bit sticky. There's good reason why. Because it's going to be quite splashy, it's going to start hitting the glass. Now, if you start throwing water like, from your hands at glass, it's not going to bounce off. It's going to hit the glass and trickle down, hopefully. Right, so the bounce has got to be pretty low. So we'll go 0.25, 0.025. Okay, go. Just like that. I think I'm going to need a new mouse pretty soon. The center button ain't working so good. Right, let's bring the speed up. 7. Lucky number 7. V random at 1. Okay. Viscosity, bring that down as well. So 1.5. Leave the resolution as it is. That should be alright. Right, let's add a gravity demon. Display, let's give it in there. Let's go to the front again. Make sure it's just on the edge. So we'll get a proper simulation. Okay, let's give it a whirl. But first, let's increase this to 210 and simulate. Oh, guess what's happened? It's the outside the box. Yep, you can call me nuts, I'll let you. But just this once. Here we go. That's inside the box. Let's try that again. Look at that. Here it works. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Like, just imagine what you can do with this. You can put loads of gears together. If you've got a mechanical mind, this is superb. Okay, Yeah, look. Try and pointing, you can't see my finger. See, it's on the glass. It's not bouncing off. Brilliant. Could it be better? No. Right. Okay, let's have a look at it in real time. Doesn't matter. Now we can actually adjust things now. Okay. Right. Let's add a bit more gravity. 250. Let's see what happens. It's so splashy, isn't it? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Put the gravity back to a manageable place. And the roller, we can make that quite light as well. Bring the mass down. Let's take it to 1. See what happens. Now that's going to be pretty light to push. See that? Okay, let's do it the other way around then. Reset. Select the roller. Bring the mass up to, say, 11. It's going to be virtually impossible to move, I think. Now watch it. Yeah, see it, look. It's moving a lot slower. Because the oil, huh? It's not very good oil now. That's just not quite right. But anyway, forget that. So that's how you do it. Let's put it back down to, say, 2. Okay, now all's left is, let's mesh it up. Mesh, oh, it's called mesh. Actually, no, before that, let's simulate the whole lot. That's right, I'm quiet because I'm watching this. It's better than watching soap operas on TV. It's quite nice because it's actually quite fast for us simulating compared to stuff like chocolate or oil or the other high viscosity fluid. Now when it's done and you try it, why not send me a link and see what you do? See how crazy you can do different mechanical simulations. It's almost ready. So, did everyone have a nice Christmas? I did. I got a jar of humbug. I've got nice humbugs as well. Very limited. Make sure breath nice and fresh. Makes me like Scrooge. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Now let's mesh it. Right, what we'll do starts. We'll just build the end frame. Change this a little bit. Bit fixes and a little bit until a little bit smoother. And build. Better. So let's increase the radius just a touch. The radius, what it is the mesh that's wrapped around each particle. Maybe we should turn the filter off. So I'm just looking at these spots. I'll bring that back. Now, now what we've got to do, when we brought the mesh from Studio Max into here, it has now become dynamic. So we've got to export it. I just go export it, and you know it's done. Okay, back into Studio Max. So what we're going to do here, we're going to delete this, like so, and import snap file, import animation SD. Ta-da! There we go. Right. Now we'll do the height here. Anyway. I'll increase the frames. These people just don't know how to be in, spin it to there we go. Right, I'll come back shortly. So I might have to remesh it. Be right back. Hi, it's me again. Guess what? I've got to mesh the whole lot. What a plonker. Now let's mesh it. Right, while this is meshing, I'll pause the video until it's done, so you don't get bored. There we are, chaps. It's all done. It's all meshed. Now let's take it to Studio Max. Hey, look, it's there. One spinners, meshes. Right, let's have a look. what? Anyway, I was supposed to say good Christmas Day now. I'm still on my way. Right, let's have another figure. Yes, excellent. Right, let's add some materials to make it look quite decent. Right, I'm going to use mental there. I can't be right, but I'll use mental. Material, boom. Unhide all. Right, standard. I don't understand with them. A mental ray material. Right, for the top we can have class. I'll use the presets. It's a lot easier. It's quite cool, that, isn't it? Alright, we'll hide it again. Oh me. Right, for the paddle, let's have a stainless steel, which is brushed metal. And the framework, what kind of plastic is it? Because we got it in a pound shop. Come on. Box. We'll have another pound shop piece of plastic. I'll have a different colour this time. Blue. There we go. How's that? Oh, fluid. How can you get that fluid? Material one more time. We'll have water, because it's water. Right, let's make it a bit more transparent. Let's render a frame. Yeah? Right, come further. Let's put it on a plate. Add some lights. And commonly just there. Shadows. Let's have a look. Rendering setup. Set up, not shut up. 12 base that one. So you can see a bit better. Yeah. Give it a camera. Smile. We'll animate the camera to make it look a bit cool. Better. Start there. Auto. To there. Right, what we'll do now, we'll render it. Okay, so that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen, chaps. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, this tutorial. If you like it, please remember to like and subscribe and leave some comments below. Tell me what you think, and if there's any more tutorials you'd like to see, I'll be more than happy to look into it. Alright, bye bye for now, and happy real flowing. That was cheesy. Bye for now.